Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Joaquín. Joaquín is the Spanish version of the biblical name Joaquin, probably from the Hebrew Jehoiakim, which translates to God has established or He whom Jehovah has set up. In the Hebrew Bible or Old Testament, Jehoiakim was a late 7th century BC king of Judah, from the house of David, but was defeated by the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar II and exiled to Babylon. However, Joaquin is more commonly associated with Saint Joachim, who became firmly established as the father of the Virgin Mary in medieval tradition. Joachim and Mary's mother in Catholic tradition are not mentioned in the actual Bible but rather in the Gospel of James, which is an apocryphal gospel, i.e., from the hidden books claiming to be historic accounts of Jesus' life which the Roman Church deemed functional but not necessarily divinely inspired as the rest of Scripture. Regardless, cults and legends grew up around St. Joachim and St. and in the Middle Ages, which served to spread and popularize their names. Saint Joachim was considered a forebearer of God as the grandfather of Jesus. San Joaquin is simply the Spanish equivalent of Saint Joachim. The name is still quite common in Spain, but sees more success in Latin America, specifically the nations of Argentina, Chile, and Uruguay. Personality of the boy named Joaquin. Romance is the hallmark of the sixth personality. They exude nurturing, loving, and caring energy. Sixes are in love with the idea of love in its idealized form, and with their magnetic personalities, they easily draw people toward them. Like the number 2 personality, they seek balance and harmony in their life and the world at large. They are conscientious and service-oriented, and a champion for the underdog. These personalities naturally attract money and are usually surrounded by lovely material objects, but their human relationships are always primary. They thrive in giving back to others rather than being motivated by their own desires. This is when they achieve great things. Sixes are natural teachers, ministers, and counselors. Popularity of the boy named Joaquin. Joaquin bounced around the U.S. popularity charts between 1880 and 1950, yet never firmly established itself as a name of choice. It wasn't until the 1950s that the name started to latch onto the charts and likewise show some growth in usage. This was mainly driven by the growing Hispanic and Latino populations in the United States, which has seen a 5-fold increase since the 1970s. Joaquin is a Spanish name with no real English counterpart, kind of like Emilio and Emiliano, which makes it a great candidate as a crossover name. Joaquin is a cosmopolitan name that fits nicely on poets, heartthrobs, soccer players, musicians, or baseball players. The name certainly got a boost in popularity around 2003, the year TV personality Kelly Ripa named her youngest son Joaquin Antonio. The talented actor Joaquín Phoenix added celebrity currency to the name around this time as well. Although etymologically speaking, a couple thousand years ago Joaquin was established by God, the name is not yet established in mainstream America. That just makes it a more original choice for parents looking for something different. Joaquin is a great alternative to more common and ho-hum Spanish names like Juan and José. Quick facts on Joaquin. Gender, boy. Origin, Spanish. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 340. Pronunciation, Joaquin. Simple meaning, established by God. Characteristics of Joaquin. Affectionate, sensitive, loving, community-minded, humanitarian, family-oriented, compassionate. Cultural references to the baby name, Joaquin. Literary characters of the baby name Joaquin. Joaquin is a minor but memorable character in Ernest Hemingway's 1940 novel of the Spanish Civil War, For Whom the Bell Tolls. He is a teenager in the anti-fascist guerrilla group, El Sordo, whose true dream was to be a bullfighter. Life was not to be so kind to Joaquin, however. Having seen his whole family massacred, he is turned toward a deep sadness, and he embraces communistic propaganda wholeheartedly. At heart, however, he is just a frightened boy, intimidated by the powerful Pilar, smitten by the beautiful Maria, and resorting to the prayers of his childhood as the bombs fall around him. Popular songs on Joaquin. Joaquin, Dreams of the San Joaquin, a song by Linda Ronstadt, a song by Tish, Hinojosa. Famous people named Joaquin. Joaquín Cortés, copyright S, flamenco dancer, Joaquín de Luz, ballet dancer, Joaquín Phoenix, actor, Joaquín Benoit, baseball player, Joaquín Rodrigo, Spanish composer, Joaquín Turina, Spanish composer of classical music, Joaquín Arias, baseball player, Joaquin Miller, poet, Joaquín Anjar, baseball player, Joaquín Balaguer, President of the Dominican Republic,